Finally at the start of the AAWT, so it's just gone 12 o'clock on Monday, so nice and sunny for a bit. It's going to rain after this, so it's about time we get going. Thank you, Virginia, for taking me here. So she's my taxi driver, so I'll be heading off, and we're about 24 k's today, so should be good. So up to Talbot Hut side. Lovely day. Thank you. About 2 minutes into the walk now, and reality is that this is my life for the next 5 weeks. Bit surreal to think after, I don't know, a couple of years of planning, talking about it, getting food drops out, looking at the route, doing everything like that, that, you know, it's finally happening. You know, it'll be interesting to see, you know, how I cope with the solitude, being alone, how many people I'll see. Because, you know, not many people at Walhalla, so, and it's meant to rain over the next sort of few days as well, so I'm expecting it to be very, very quiet out on the trail. So about, what, 30 minutes in, first snake. I think it was a copperhead of about 1 metre. So I'm expecting in this sort of lovely blue sky, nice and warm, to see a few today, maybe 2 or 3. So we'll keep a little bit of a tally. And I thought there was another snake, but it's not actually. This time it's something very different. I don't know if you can see him. There he is, right up on top of the tree there. It's hard to see him, but if I move a bit like that, you might be able to see him without the sun on him. He's putting his neck up there, so probably about 1 metre long. But yeah, he scrambled really quickly up to the top of the tree. I'll see if I can move around and get a bit of a different shot of him, so maybe not. You can sort of see him through there, but I can see him. I'm not sure if the camera can pick him up. But yeah, he's right on the sort of fork sort of part up there. But yeah, he's not going to move anymore, but yeah, cool, go Anna. The first sighting of the bridge to cross over. It's meant to be closed, so it looks okay from what I understand, so just as long as you walk on the edges, so otherwise I don't have to go back around about 10 k's. This is the bridge at Poverty Point Bridge that's closed, so they do say it's in repair and stuff, so I'm going to pick the middle part where there is a steel beam and walk straight down that. We are quite high. It is a bit sort of daunting given that they're saying the bridge is in repair. Thompson River up in flow. Glad I don't have to go down there, so I'll continue across. I'll put the phone away, might be smart. So continuing to walk along the trail, we've gone up a big bit and then for the day, but now we've got the really big bit. The clouds over the top of Baw Baw look a bit, yeah, not too sure about those, so we might get a little sprinkle, but it's not meant to rain, but you never know because we're up high. Interesting that I've, you know, already lost the trail in one spot, so I don't know whether I was just not paying attention, didn't see it, but you know, quick to get back onto it. So it's meant to be the easy day. We'll see how we go for the rest of it, so hopefully that's not a sign for my navigation skills. Oh, probably a couple more hours to go. I'm about 12 k's in, and we're, yeah, about halfway actually, so yeah, probably three and a bit hours. I'm doing the Mount Erica climb. It's about 25 past 5. I'm sort of only a little of the way in, so I might have to stop earlier than I thought, maybe at Mushroom Rocks, stuff like that. It's just continuous, sort of keeps going. You know, it's quite cool, but sweating quite hard, just straight up, so nice fun track for the evening. Well, it's about 6:30, first day, and we've just made it up to the Mount Erica car park. Yeah, so the plan was Talbot, but I don't think we can get, I can get there tonight. Be too dark by then. So I've decided we'll just go to Mushroom Rocks, which is about half hour, so we'll get in about 7, have about an hour of, or half hour of 20 minutes of light, and then crash out after dinner. Big day, lots of climbing today, so it'll be good to lie down. Day 1 done. Didn't quite get as far as what I thought. Got to Mushroom Rocks. Got there about 7 o'clock, just on. So half hour of daylight to cook and set up, and now in bed. So pretty still night. A bit of wind outside, but it's clear, so it's probably going to be pretty cold up here. So should be in for a nice, comfortable sleep. So tomorrow a little bit further, probably around 25 k's. We'll see how we go. So. Still got to get up to the top of Mount Erica, which is one of the mountains. Right, see you tomorrow. So we're at Granite, well, the big Granite Mushroom Rock area. So here's sort of a massive rock. You can't, I'll zoom back a bit. So a huge rock over the top, and there's like a little, not a cave, but sort of a, I suppose it is a cave underneath. Huge, massive rock. So very cool. So looks like someone's had a fire in here, but yeah, campsite and everything. So really cool little spot. So yeah, there we are, Mushroom Rocks, and there's heaps of other big rocks like this. This is probably the most impressive one around. Well, day 2, bit of Mushroom Rocks there, and now we're wandering up to Mount Erica. Started the climb, hence the breathing. So not too bad. Very misty sort of morning. You can sort of see, you know, the track's reasonably good, Nick. So a few things a little bit damp and stuff like that, but generally good. Body's feeling really good, so we're looking good for about 25 k's, 26 k's today. Well, at the top of Mount Erica now, so I'm glad I didn't wander up here last night. I've still got I think a couple of k's to go from here, so fair bit of ice sort of lying around. So, but yeah, I'm certainly glad. It was a bit of about an hour and a half, hour and a bit to get up here from Mushroom Rocks. So would have been very dark and very late. So good call. So good to see. Just taking time. I've got plenty of time. Just had lunch up at the top of sort of the Baw Baw Flat, and just coming now into what they call Mustering Flats. So big open area. Good spot for camping, they say, but not for me. Still got another sort of 13 or 14 k's. Plenty of water around, so never going to be thirsty around here. So going all right. So it's going to be another longish sort of day trying to make up for the distance I didn't do yesterday. So fair bit of snow still lying about, so hence why all the water. So still heading toward Whiteslaw, or Mount Whiteslaw, and you can see the track is so visible, so easy to follow. Now, it's funny though, it's not that bad. This bit's alright actually, but it sort of gets you sort of thinking you're in the middle of nowhere. Not many, there's no signs out here. Now this is alright. You sort of pick up the trail now and again, makes it really easy, but there's parts where you're just smashing through the bush and you're thinking, am I on it? And you are. Well, the end of day 2. It's Stronachs campsite. Long day. It was about 26 k's, up and down a lot, so feet were pretty wet, especially coming over the top. There's a fair bit of snow and ice, so it was a bit sort of good to get them out of the shoes and dry them off just before. No signal at all down here, so won't be able to tell anyone where I am, so should all be good. We'll do that once we get up somewhere high later tomorrow or maybe the next day. Nice and quiet here though. Seen no one so far for 2 days, so we'll keep the count going. No snakes today, unlike yesterday. There's a snake and a goanna, so all good. Looking forward to eating something, but spag bowl. The spag bowl is very flavours, no flavour at all. Needs more salt, so I don't have any salt, which is a shame. Anyway, we've got about an hour before it gets dark. I'll eat my dinner, probably get into bed just before dark, and probably be asleep about 8:30, ready for the morning. Day 3, so good sleep, you know, a bit over 8 hours, almost 9. Crazy amount of sleep, which is really good. Body's, yeah, all right. Hips are a little bit sort of, you know, what are you doing to me with the pack? We're on the Thompson Valley Road at the moment, just near the campsite. You can see the sign up there for another campsite, but got a short walk. You know, they've moved the track from away from the campsites back that way where I was. Moved the track to because it's too hard through that bit of bush, so should be an interesting day. Off to Red Jacket, 22 k's roughly. I'm expecting a fair bit of scrubby sort of bashing, so one of the harder parts, so hopefully we get this one done and be at Red Jacket. We're late today, it's 5:36. Just coming along Trig Point track, most of the way done now. About 3 and a bit k's up to the Trig Point. Always good to see little markers. So reasonably sort of blah track, not too steep. Bit like party, I suppose, at home. Here's the trig up here. Funny sort of looking trig. No doubt Mark will tell me all about it. It's probably got some amazing history or something like that. So, but to me, it just looks like a bit of metal with a ball on top of it. Trig Point track, so that's about level, and that's sort of what we're sort of going down at the moment. So level again and going down. So cheating a little bit, a couple of sticks. So getting old, need poles. I was wondering when I was going to see another snake. Here we are. It's just casually going down the track, which is the way I want to go. So, well, it looks like we might have to wait a little bit. Well, it looks all right. There's a bit of damage with the trees and stuff. I'm glad I'm not having to get in it. So, should be all right. And we'll cross over. We'll stop over the other side for lunch. This is the Thompson River. Still going up Mount Eastern. Got to get to Little Eastern first. Come up a long way considering the creek or the river's way down there. That's sort of straight out. There's the road. It's a bit ridiculous. There's some bits that are really, really steep. Fun. Oh well, be there soon. Well, we made it to the top of Mount Eastern. That was a bit of a climb. Yeah, really steep bits in there, so all the way up from about 500 from the Thompson River up to the top. I've got it just over 1,000 meters, but it's not on my list, so it doesn't count, I suppose. Interesting. It's something like 996 or something like that, so the watch is probably a little bit out. So now a little bit down. I think we've still got another sort of 6 or 7 k's for the day to get to Red Jacket. Nice, beautiful day, nice and clear. A bit too hot almost, so especially going uphill. So. Right. The view of what we will be walking up tomorrow, Mount Victor and so forth. But first we've got to go down that way, so get down to the valley down there where the river is, and Red Jacket sort of up toward the north. Probably another 4 or 5 k's, something like that. So don't really matter how far it is, still got to walk it. So fun walking down these hills. The final bit of a walk down to across to the Red Jacket campsite. Lots of historical markers and things like that around here. signs and all that with the old town that used to be here with gold mine. Interesting. I've got a shorter day tomorrow, so I'm not going to look now. I'm a bit tired. It's about 20 something k's, a lot of ups and downs today, so mostly road, which is always hard. So I'm going to set up camp, chill, dry my feet a bit, they're still a bit wet, and then relax and then have a look tomorrow. Having a look at Red Jacket Cemetery, so 3 or 4 or 3 headstones and sort of a couple of plaques, but interesting, you know, back in 1890s a lot of the dates are 1900. There was 750 people lived at Red Jacket, you know, down somewhere around here, and post offices and everything. 250 buildings, a couple of pubs, of course. Really, there's, apart from a rock wall sort of down there, there's really nothing remaining of Red Jacket. So yeah, amazing how gold does things like this. The climb up to Mount Victor. So left about 9:30. So now I've got it's raining, so drizzly, bit of a rain, bit of a climb up to Mount Victor. Wearing wet weather gear and trying not to sweat, which is quite hard. So that's what we signed up for. Still raining on the way to Fiddlers Green. Short day, so 13 k's or thereabouts. So rain got really heavy and then a little bit less. Not too bad now, so I'll try to spin it around, sort of I'm hidden away, trying to keep out of the rain, keep dry. I'll probably another K or so and I'm in, about sort of just before 2, so early day. Well, at Fiddlers Green and it's snowing, so lovely. Just trying to wait for a bit of a break to set up the tent, but this is what I get a bit of snow, hey? Lovely. It's almost 3 o'clock. Able to get the tent up. A little bit wet inside, but able to dry it with the towel, although the towel now is a bit wet. So I've got the mat out, got the bag out. I've got the little thermometer too, so it's a bit below 0 at the moment. So about 0, maybe -1, something like that. So, but it doesn't feel too bad. Able to cook a brew sort of in the vestibule. And sort of now got many hours to wait before I go to sleep. Tomorrow, hopefully, lot less rain, get a bit of light, maybe off down to, I think it's Blackwood River. Have to have a check of that. I've got plenty of time to read the book, so nothing hurry. Slowly eating lunch. I'll probably drink many cups of tea to pass the time. Camping, hey? At Fiddlers Green. Well, it's about whatever time it is, about 7:30. It's just got dark and been in the tent for since about 2:30, so you know, already about 5 hours. Rain's just now stopping, so it's, as you can see, got lots of things hanging up, trying to dry. Not that it really matter, but we'll go out tomorrow, probably get wet again, so got nice wet socks. So short day today, so which is good. Otherwise it would have been a long walk in the rain. Been okay, it's been so long in the tent. Got to have a cup of tea, coffee, eaten lunch, now dinner. The next thing is really just maybe have a soup and yeah, go to sleep. You know, watching the movie as well, so going okay. So everything's dry inside, very wet outside. Now tomorrow's another short day, about 13 k's, so down to Black River. Well, day 5, overnight, a little bit of rain, got a fair bit of sleep, still no blue sky outside, off and on raining, pretty much been in bed since 3 o'clock, or 2:30 yesterday, but got about 8.5 hours sleep, so pretty good. Short day today down to Black River, about 13 k's, so fair bit of down, so it'd be fun. I'm going to pack up soon and get going, probably be out of here by about 9:15, so should be in camp by about sort of 3. So shortish day, and then the following day is on to Rumpff Saddle and food drop, so some cool food for a change. Nothing better than putting on wet socks and boots in the morning. Love it. Well, on the road, down on the way to Black River today, 12 k's, did the pack up, sort of did the inside of the tent first, so that's why I'll be doing it from now on in the rain. So yeah, a bit of a hill in the morning, a misty rain, hopefully it disappears and we get some sun to dry out. Well, at the top of Mount Singleton, yeah, look at that, fantastic views they say. Not much today, so lovely. Another one done. Bit of a leech fish going on in my head, so just got to find the leech in my hair. Maybe it's down my back now. Have to get a bit undressed. Fun, fun, fun. This is a sign I've seen many times. Must be people coming and going, do I have enough navigation skills? We'll find out. Actually, I won't find out because I won't go down that track today, because at the end I've got to cross Black River and then cross it back before crossing it on the log, whereas this way along Champion Spur I only have to cross the log, which, given the amount of rain previous week and this week, I don't fancy doing. So hence I won't get to test the nav skills today. No doubt there'll be another day. Coming down Spur track, it's amazing how much rubbish there is around, you know. I'm sure it's not hikers, so just like that, you know. You think, take your rubbish with you, not that hard. Just going down the alternate way down to Black River, the Champion Spur track, nice and steep. Sort of stopped raining, just a lot of water from the trees now, so it's nice actually to stop, get a bit of a respite from the rain. So not too much further, a couple of k's and we're down to Black River, and it's about 1 o'clock. Well, now down at Black River, it's about 1:30, and it's always curious about this tree to cross. It's good to see it's there. The river's not too bad. I'm glad I didn't wade through at the other end. It is moving pretty quick and up a little bit, certainly down from where it has been, you can see on the other side. So here's the famous, or infamous maybe, we'll find out, log crossing, but looks like there's been a bit of work done on it, so it looks very good now, so with a lot of grips and stuff, so I look forward to crossing. Well, now going up from Black River, so been going down for most of the time, but now up. The track is really nicely cut as well, so there's a really quick lunch too down there. I sat down for a few minutes, and yes, the leeches, lots of them, probably about 10, 12 on me pretty quick, so quickly sculled, or had me lunch, ate me lunch and packed up and moved on. Now I'm a bit paranoid, just checking myself all the time. They're only little ones, but they just make a mess. On the track going up to Mt Shillinglaw, it's really good. They've done a lot of work on this track all the way from Black River. It's really good, so not quite a car's width when you're coming up the first bit to the knoll, but from the knoll up it's really easy. So apart from being hard, really steep, so but yeah, no thinking about where to go. Well done track people. After a long climb, we're up at Mt Shillinglaw. So again, we're back in the mist cloud. Not really raining, bit of a misty sort of feel. no jacket, mainly because bloody hot. So yeah, I'm pushing on to Rumpff Saddle, food drop as well today, day early. So I think I still got about probably another 8 or 9 k's, so it'll be a long day. It's a bit after 4 now, so about 20 past 4. Oh, that's a good sign. The Walhalla Jamieson Road, which I drove along in May to drop out food at Rumpff Saddle. So now sort of becoming familiar. Sort of drove a car along here, so now it's just got to walk it. So not too much longer. It's about 4:30 at the moment, and there's the sign, you know, remote nav skills. That means going the way I just came, I think. Certainly not the way I'm going. Bit easier now. Oh, so happy to see that sign. The Jeep track. Big day, about 31 k so far, less than a k now, but a big down. About 1600 meters of going up and about the same going down, so big day. Originally planned to go to Black River, but got there about 1, so decided to push on to the food drop. Hopefully it's all there. I'm not sure how much I'll use of it tonight. Might crash pretty quick. Alright, that's it for me. Whoa, it looks like I still have a food box there, which is good. And I'll set up tent. It's about 8 o'clock. Cold, wet, tired. Not sure how much I'm going to use of it. Look at all the sweat coming off me. Water picked me up. I was getting pretty down. A couple of leech bites, things like that. And tired, feet are wrecked. Really, really bad. And I've got food. And I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna love it. Gonna load it all up in the tent and then sit there and gouge. Good night.